Gamer here. Welcome back to episode 2 of DragonCraft. So, we're going to be doing things differently from now on. Firstly, you can see animated character. Secondly, leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, enjoy the video.
Hello?
So yeah, that is how I got a dragon. This is how I tamed a dragon in Minecraft. So we need a name for this guy. I still haven't gotten a name tag yet, so that's something I need to add. And in addition to that, how I got the saddle was I enabled a data pack where you can craft them rather than having to go search for them. Why did I do that? Anyway, anywho, so agenda for today's video. We need to remove this house and change it into this house. Now, what exactly is the idea for this house? Well, if I use this controller, yeah, it's a not a two-story house, but it ain't a one-story house either. Oh my god, the rain. As I was saying before I got rudely interrupted, this is a two-story house, and what's gonna happen is I'm going to have the roof sort of like an X shape in you know the style from How to Train Your Dragon 2 where they had like the stables and whatnot. So that's gonna be the style for the roof, and then we're going to have a platform that raises with this mechanical piston. So in terms of the actual design of the house, this is pretty big compared to the space I have in the current survival world, so I will need to work on that. But yeah, besides that, I think all we need to do is start gathering materials. So let's get to it. After gathering enough resources, I decided to make a propeller with the andesite and iron that I had, well, mined out. So, the propeller is actually for a what is it? Bulk washing, I think it's called? Yeah, so I had to use that to make a fan, which I then placed right by the depot. After that, I pretty much figured out that you can use bulk washing to turn magma into obsidian, which I would need later on for making a nether portal. So off camera, I forgot to mention, I did find a dragon's nest, and it's a stage 3 fire dragon, so yep, there it is, and I pretty much died right after this encounter. But the point of me going to the dragon's nest essentially was to get me some gold, because I do know, as you can see with the spots on its wings, that means it's a male, and males technically have roosts with higher loot tables in them. Not just loot tables, but it also has gold, silver, whatever the dragon might be in that case. So I needed that gold desperately if I wanted to start making a steam engine. Once I reached back home after my quick excursion to the dragon's nest, I had also noticed I crossed over a magma patch, I think they call it. So I figured now, better now than ever, to make myself a couple bits of obsidian, because one extra thing that I have to do in order to advance in the create mod is make brass. And with brass, I'll be able to make trains, much more complicated not blocks, but mechanisms and such. Otherwise, I'd be stuck on the andesite stuff for a while. With the brass crafted up, then I'll be able to do more than just that, which is exactly what I needed. Another thing on this list, a blaze. After I got all the obsidian, all the magma cooled and set up, I picked a nice spot right by the house to build my new nether portal. Now, another thing, while I was building this, I was under the impression that I had flint and steel, which I didn't. Luckily for me, I still had some spare iron left over to make a flint and steel, which then prompted me to go to the nether almost immediately. Once I passed through the nether portal, I decided to just get a bearings of where I was exactly before I started hunting for nether fortress. And you see that guy over there? Yeah, that is a straddler. It's a little mini boss added by the Alex's mobs mod, where later on in, like, not end game per se, but maybe once I get to at least netherite level, I'll be able to create something called a stradlite board, which is for people in layman terms, it's a surfboard for people who like the nether more than the overworld. So it's a pretty fun feature actually. But yeah, once I finished dealing with that guy, I decided to just grab some quartz and get out of dodge almost immediately. Okay, I know some people are gonna go down in the comments and be like, but didn't you say you were gonna do your house in this video? Yeah, I know I said that, but then I'm editing this after like 2 weeks, and it's my video, so. Anyways, once I got back to base, I pretty much just focused on building the engines. And I had enough copper from my last trip to the caves to at least make, what, maybe 3 engines? Was it 3 engines? 4 engines, actually. So that way, I have a decent source of power for when I start upgrading my stuff. After recuperating once again, I decided to organize myself to go look for that nether fortress I was talking about before in order to get myself a blaze burner. I had already crafted one, so it was about time I headed to the nether to get things started. There you go. Speaking of piggies, there's one right there. Oh, no, not that. That is a strider. I forgot what to call it. Drop bears. Oh, I don't like drop bears. So after witnessing that horrifying creature and navigating through the nether for a bit, I started getting attacked by this ghast, which I honestly really thought was funny. Because, you know, for someone who hasn't played Minecraft in like over 2 months, it was really refreshing. And it still is a jump scare to this day to be shot at by basically a floating, well, I don't really know what this guy is, but I do know for a fact it's really annoying to try and hit those things on a laggy laptop. I don't know why I'm recording this voiceover a bit. It's just really funny to me. Further into my adventure, as I was going up this hill, I happened to notice a little bastion in the corner. Perfect. Just oh crap, that's one of those. Alright, let me stand out here. I'm about to pull a cheeky. It's called efficiency. What the chest I can't even access. After carefully formulating a plan, also known as digging up into the ceiling and digging down towards the chest, I finally managed to uncover where the room was. Now I just had to deal with the little security guards that were spread across by it. I mean, there's no way up to me. Ah, great. Oh. Just gonna... There we go. This is some good stuff. This is some real good stuff. Right, so once that whole fiasco was over, I decided to make my way towards the golden piglin statue. So that way I had enough gold to bring back with me when I went home. Once that was over, I continued my journey looking for the nether fortress. So by that, you could clearly see we found the nether fortress. After a little more mining and navigating through the nether roof, I managed to find my way right towards the nether fortress, where the trouble really began. Let me just prepare for this 1 second, because this is a full-on, like, thing. It's not a fake fortress, it's an actual legitimate fortress, filled to the brim with some of Minecraft's scariest mobs. I, for one, don't want to die. Okay. Grandma, please. across to the place. Okay, but now I just want to check this place out because holy guacamole. There you go, I did it. I managed to get myself a blaze burner. But of course I chose to explore the place, which is where things started taking a turn for the worse. Another one. Oh crap. This? Come on, give me some loot. I need some loot. Great, I'm down to apples. That's what I need, apples. Ah, dead end. Okay. Just get up here. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. So once I got out of that literal hellhole, I navigated my way home whilst carefully making sure my health didn't run out. That way I don't end up just chasing the fact that I have keep inventory on for safety reasons for my items. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole of episode 2 here. That I hope you guys actually enjoyed that video because I find it really fun editing now, considering I'm doing these voiceovers. So if you'd like to see more of that, make sure to drop a comment about that. But yeah, we made it home safely, and this is where the outro plays. I'm home now. Good riddance. I don't want to be back in the Nether again. But I think for today, that's gonna be it for today, guys. We made a lot of progress. I did a lot of mining, tamed the dragon, and yeah, now I can actually start advancing at the Great Mod with this fella. So I want to thank you all so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. This is the Gaming Night Fury signing out. Goodbye.